At some point in your 30s, you look at your shoe collection and realize it tells a story you're not totally proud of. There's the pair you bought for a wedding 5 years ago that's been gathering dust ever since. There's 3 versions of basically the same sneaker. There's something in the back you genuinely can't explain. And somehow, despite owning all of these shoes, you still feel like you have nothing to wear half the time. The problem isn't that you have too few shoes. The problem is that you have the wrong shoes, or the right shoes in the wrong condition, or a collection that doesn't actually connect to the life you're living now. Today, we are fixing that. I'm breaking down the exact shoe capsule a 30+ professional needs, the specific pairs, why each one earns its spot, and how they all work together. Like always, everything I talk about is linked in a video description and tagged in this video. My name is Omari and I help men over 30 dress better without overcomplicating things. So let's get started. Before we get into specific pairs, let me define what I mean by capsule. Because this isn't about owning the fewest shoes possible. It's about owning the right shoes with no redundancy and no gaps. A proper shoe capsule covers every major context in your life without overlap. Work, smart casual occasions, weekend, formal. Each pair has a clear job. Each pair is high enough quality that it holds up over time and actually looks better with some wear rather than worse. You're not buying 5 cheap pairs. You're investing in 4 or 5 great ones that carry you across everything. And the 30+ context matters here. Your life has probably gotten more varied in your 30s. More professional obligations, more social occasions worth dressing for. But also a real appreciation for comfort and practicality that you maybe didn't have at 25. The capsule has to reflect all of that. So let's start with shoe number 1, the plain toe derby or Oxford. Every professional man needs one genuinely formal leather shoe. And the plain toe derby or Oxford is the cleanest, most versatile version of that shoe. No broguing, no medallion, no cap toe detailing. Just a clean, simple silhouette in black or dark brown leather. This is the shoe you wear when the occasion demands that your footwear doesn't draw any attention. Job interviews, client meetings, formal dinners, weddings where you're not the groom but still need to show up right. A plain toe Oxford in black is essentially invisible in the best way possible. It completes a formal outfit without competing with it. Fit and quality matter more here than anywhere else in the capsule. Cheap leather dress shoes look cheap and they look worse as they age. You want a pair with a leather sole or at least a leather upper. And you want to take care of them. Cedar shoe trees, regular conditioning, polishing when needed. A great pair of dress shoes that's been looked after will last you a decade and look significantly better than a new cheap pair every single time. Shoe number 2, the Chelsea boot. The Chelsea boot is probably my favorite and the most versatile shoe in this entire capsule. And if you don't own a good pair yet, this is the first gap to fill. It works dressed up. It works dressed down. And it navigates that smart casual middle ground better than almost anything else. A suede Chelsea boot in tan, chestnut, or a warm brown is the most flexible colorway. It pairs with chinos, dark denim, dress trousers, and smart casual outfits without clashing. A black leather Chelsea boot overlaps more with formal territory and gives you a sharp option that's slightly more relaxed than a full Oxford. The silhouette here is what makes it work so broadly. The clean profile and elastic side panels mean there's no visual clutter. It tucks neatly under a trouser or sits cleanly with a slim jean. No laces, is no bulk, just a sleek line from ankle to toe. If you're only going to add one shoe to your wardrobe this year, make it a quality Chelsea boot and watch how many outfits it unlocks. Shoe number 3, the leather or suede loafer. Where the Chelsea boot handles your smart casual heavy lifting in cooler months, the loafer owns that same territory in spring and summer. And increasingly, a good loafer pulls year-round weight in professional environments that have shifted toward business casual as a default. Penny loafers and horsebit loafers are the classic silhouettes. Clean, recognizable, with enough character to be interesting without being loud. In tan, suede, dark brown leather, or even a deep burgundy. A loafer reads as polished and intentional without the formality of a lace-up. The loafer also handles the no-sock or low-sock situation better than any other shoe in this capsule, which matters in warmer months when you want the ankle to breathe. Pair it, for example, with slim chinos, rolled slightly at the ankle, a linen shirt, and no-show socks. That is a genuinely sharp summer look that requires essentially no effort once you have the right pieces. Shoe number 4, the white leather sneaker. I know, you've heard this before, but the white leather sneaker earns its spot in a professional capsule not as a trend piece, but as a utility player. It's the shoe that bridges your casual life and your smart casual life without looking like it's trying to be something it's not. The rules here are simple and strict. It has to be leather, not canvas or mesh. It has to be low top. The silhouette has to be clean. No chunky soles, no aggressive branding, no busy details. Think classic tennis shoe shapes, simple runner profiles, or minimal court shoes. Stan Smiths, Common Projects, Boss, or Massimo Dutti, or any number of clean leather options at various price points. It has to be kept white, not off-white, not gray, white. A worn-out white sneaker is just a dirty sneaker, and it will drag down any outfit you pair it with, regardless of how well the rest of the look is executed. This is the one shoe in your capsule where condition matters more than the shoe itself. Last but not least, shoe number 5, the casual boot for weekends. The final option in the capsule is for a more rugged casual boot that handles your off-duty life, weekends, outdoor occasions, casual dinners, travel. This is where a chukka boot, a desert boot, or a clean work boot earns its place. A suede chukka in a neutral color, sand, gray, or tan is probably the most refined version of this category. It's casual without being sloppy, and it pairs naturally with dark denim and chinos for relaxed weekend outfits. If you want something with a bit more substance and character, a clean leather work boot or a lace-up derby in a more casual last does the same job with slightly more visual weight. This shoe shouldn't overlap too much with what your Chelsea boot or loafer is already doing. The point is to have something that can go to a farmer's market, a casual brunch, or a weekend trip without looking like you dressed down from something more formal. Rugged, quality materials, and a shape that holds up over time. Here's the thing that makes a capsule rather than just a list of good shoes. Every pair covers different ground with minimal overlap. Your Oxford handles formal. Your Chelsea boot navigates smart casual and cold weather. Your loafer owns warm weather and business casual. Your white leather sneaker covers casual leaning smart casual and weekend. Your casual boot handles fully relaxed off-duty life. 5 pairs, 5 distinct jobs. No redundancy, no gaps. And critically, all 5 are quality enough that they're adding to an outfit rather than being the weak link in it. That's the goal, not a massive collection, a complete one. A shoe capsule isn't about minimalism for its own sake. It's about making sure that every occasion you walk into, you have the right shoe already waiting, broken in, well maintained, and doing its job. Build it in stages if you need to. Start with the biggest gap in your current collection and work from there. All shoes are linked in the video description and tagged in this video. Thanks for staying with me until the end. My name is Umari. I wish you all the best. See you in the next one. Peace.